AFR Analysis tab. We have opened a BXR file on which spike detection has been performed. Additionally, we have created our own groups as seen here in the Channel Groups window, and we are using the Advanced Workspace. Clicking the AFR tab will show us the average firing rate. Hovering over different channels, we can see the average number of spikes per second for that channel. By clicking and dragging, we can make a selection. Here, we see the average firing rate for our selected channels over time. Like the raster plot analysis, we can also modify our Analysis tab window. For example, by clicking to zoom in, zoom out, show or hide ticks, and using the auto scale feature to optimize our data visualization. To reset our visualization options, we can click Reset Axes. Another important concept to note is that in our mean firing rate map and in our data visualized here, we can see the average firing rate for the time frame selected on the timeline, which is currently the length of the whole timeline. If we wish to shorten the time interval, we need to click and drag to move the yellow time interval boundaries. Now we can observe that our view window has changed, as well as our visualization map. Additionally, we can also change the time interval by going to the chart and modifying the x-axis, which represents the time interval. Likewise, we can change the type of data that we visualize by going to the AFR settings and changing the selected channels to display the visible groups. Here we see the AFR for each of our 3 groups. Furthermore, we can change to view only the selected groups and use Control and click to make a selection. We can also visualize our channel groups by clicking Show or Hide on the Channel Groups window. We can also change the plot type from a line to points and circles to bar. Furthermore, we can choose to visualize the standard deviation of the standard error. We can choose to normalize our data by the basal interval. And by going to Timeline and Time Intervals, we can select our basal interval by clicking and dragging the bar and clicking and dragging the edges to expand the interval or minimize it. Additionally, like all analysis tabs, we can go to Chart and click here to export an image of our data that we have visualized or to save our data to a workbook and export it to an Excel file.